My name is Matt Denicourt, and I'm an applications engineer here at Hanna Instruments. Today I'm going to show you how to set up, calibrate, and operate our HI96811 digital refractometer for sugar analysis. Now, refractometers are a quick and reliable tool that can be used to characterize a number of different substances, like the amount of sugar in juice or the amount of salt in a sample of seawater. The first thing you want to do when you receive your kit is to inspect it and ensure that everything is present and accounted for. Let's open it up and take a look. With your product, you should have received a digital refractometer, 9-volt battery, certificate of quality, and of course, an instruction manual. If you're missing items from the kit or need anything else, you'll want to contact our customer service department. If not, then it's time to get going. Once you've inspected and set up your product, go ahead and turn on the refractometer. All of the LCD elements will be displayed, followed by the remaining battery life. When the LCD displays dashes, the instrument is ready for calibration. Calibrations should be performed daily before measurements are made, when the battery's been replaced, or between a long series of measurements. It's only 3 simple steps. First, fill the sample well with deionized water. I'm using a plastic pipette. You don't want to use anything metal like a spoon that could scratch the prism. Make sure the sample completely covers the prism and that there are no bubbles on the prism. If the sample is subject to intense light, you may want to cover the sample with your hand or other shade. Second, press the 0 key. If no error message appears, your unit is calibrated. Third, gently absorb the 0 water standard with a soft tissue or use the pipette. Use care not to scratch the prism. The instrument is now ready for sample measurement. Before we start measuring, let me show you a few features of the refractometer. As you can see, the temperature is displayed here. The units can be changed between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Simply press and hold the on-off button for about 8 seconds. If the refractometer turns off, that's alright. Simply press and hold on-off again for 8 seconds. During this time, the LCD will display all of the segments. And don't worry, the refractometer hasn't lost your calibration. When the model number shows up, keep holding on-off and press the 0 key to change the temperature units. Some models are capable of measuring in different units. They'll have a range key that is able to toggle between each unit, like Brix or potential alcohol. The HI96811 is a digital refractometer made for the wine industry. It's capable of measuring Brix or apparent Brix in a range from 0 to 50%. This is handy for any winemaker or vineyard manager to monitor the sugar level of grapes during the growing season. I've created a standard sugar solution for this demonstration that should come in around 20%. Let's take a sample. This is pretty easy, just like calibration. First, make sure the prism surface at the bottom of the sample well is clear and dry. Using a pipette, fill the well with your sample. If there's a large temperature difference between the sample and the instrument, wait about a minute to establish an equilibrium. Cover it if you wish, and press the read button. The results are displayed on the screen. And that's how you measure sugar using the HI96811 digital refractometer. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please visit us at hannainst.com. Thanks, and so long.